Now to an Action News hidden camera investigation. This is something every homeowner needs to see before hiring an electrical company. Consumer reporter Nydia Hahn has been working on this report and joins us now with all the details.
This was a switch when you entered that you could go on and off. And this was a very minor thing.
But Gina Krummenacher says she ended up with a major problem after calling out Chickachop Electric, headquartered in Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
I went out on my patio and he's on a ladder against my chimney cutting the wires. And I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I have to cut the wires. This could be a fire. This is dangerous."
Krummenacher says her lights were on when Chickachop came to her home, but when it left, she was in the dark. Meantime, the Cohens called Chickachop after losing power in half their home.
And he went to the electrical box and he proceeded to tell us and kept emphasizing how dangerous the situation was in our home and how our safety was in jeopardy.
The Cohens say Chickachop told them they needed to spend $3,500 to replace their entire electrical system. But when they got a second opinion,
he opened up the electrical box and he said to me, "I don't see any problem. There's no safety issue here."
And in fact, the issue was not with the Cohens' electrical system at all. The Cohens' utility company, PSE&G, confirms the problem was on its end. It was fixed for free. After hearing these consumers' complaints, Action News decided to call out Chickachop for ourselves.
Now we're down to about 6.5 volts.
Carl Springle has been in the electrical industry for 35 years and teaches at Penco Tech. After checking out this electrical system to ensure it's in good condition, Springle disconnected one wire outside at the meter to simulate a problem.
I have a problem with my electrical switches.
When we call Chickachop to the house, we're told the problem is in the basement at the breaker box.
This is definitely what your problem is.
Okay.
See right there? See all the rust? Okay, your panel is getting wet inside. What has to be replaced is this whole box.
Okay.
This wire that's going to the outside, and where it's coming up, where it meets the house from the street, all the way down into your meter.
The Chickachop electrician says we need to spend more than $4,000 on a new system.
This is something that you definitely want to address.
But a second company we called immediately told our volunteer to contact her utility company before spending any money.
I think they create a false sense of urgency.
No, absolutely not. That's ridiculous. No, I would not do that.
Owner Joe Chickachop sat down for an interview but couldn't comment on any specific incidents.
I do not know. I wasn't there. I don't like it. That's not what we're about.
Chickachop also tells Action News the technicians involved in the Krummenacher and Cohens cases are no longer with the company. And while there are many ways to fix the same problem, he'd rather err on the side of safety.
We have happy customers as a rule. Every once in a while, we're gonna run into a situation, and I want to handle it.
But in a local survey conducted by consumerguidecheckbook.org, Chickachop got one of the lowest ratings from customers. To see that survey in its entirety, go to 6abc.com for a special link. There we've also posted important consumer tips on what you need to do when hiring any contractor. I'm Nydia Hahn, Channel 6 Action News.